Catalytic converters, these are one of those car parts that most people never think about until something goes wrong, which, by the way, tends to happen at the worst possible time. They're quietly working under your vehicle, and yet when they fail, you know all about it. So what do they even do? Their whole job is to clean up your car's exhaust, chopping out over 90% of the nasty stuff like carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxides. It's basically a tiny, high-pressure chemistry lab being bombarded by heat and fumes 24/7. Let's talk pain points. Suddenly your car sounds like an angry lawnmower, or the check engine light decides to ruin your morning. Maybe you can't pass your emissions test. Or the worst, you go out in the morning and your catalytic converter is gone, stolen for the platinum inside. Here's how a catalytic converter really works. Inside, there's this honeycomb mesh coated with super expensive metals, platinum, palladium, rhodium. As exhaust zooms through, it triggers a chemical reaction, turning toxic gas into stuff you wouldn't mind breathing, sort of. Step by step, if you suspect your converter's shot, first do the easy stuff. Listen for a rattling sound under the car, check for dashboard warnings, and see if you're blasting white smoke. If you've got miserable acceleration or your engine's misfiring, that's another clue. Pro tip here. If you get that rotten egg smell, like you've been driving through sulfur pits, it's a sign those fancy metals inside the converter aren't working. Ignore that, and you could be looking at a $2,000 replacement bill faster than you think. The theft thing? It's very real. In 2022 alone, over 50,000 catalytic converters were swiped in the US. That's one every 10 minutes. The precious metals inside are worth more than gold, literally, and replacements aren't just expensive, you're off the road for days. You might be wondering, can you just bypass it? Technically, sure, but your car will blast fumes everywhere, you'll fail emissions checks, and it's illegal in basically every state. I've seen repairs cost more than the car's worth because people tried to game the system. So, what if you need to replace one? Don't just grab the cheapest part online. Cheap, knockoff converters are everywhere, and they clog or fail in months. Always get one that's certified for your state, especially places like California or, in my case, Oregon. To make your converter last, keep your engine running smoothly. Misfires and unburned fuel destroy converters from the inside, so regular tune-ups actually save you $1,500 in the long run. It's one of those boring but brilliant maintenance moves. And for protection, bolt-on shields are a thing now. They cost a few $100 and attach under your car, making theft way harder. I tell everyone in Portland to get one, especially if you park on the street. Deterrence is 90% of not being a victim. If you're even a little handy, swapping a converter takes basic tools in about an hour, unless the bolts are rusted solid, which, let's be honest, they usually are. Always let the exhaust cool before you touch anything. Trust me, burning your arms isn't fun. Catalytic converters don't get much glory, but they do a massive amount of work, literally filtering tons of pollution over their life. Ignore them and you'll pay. Pay attention, and you can drive cleanly and quietly for years.